Okay, hello and welcome. Today we're going to do some top tips for landing blind on a Wakeboard. There's a few tips in general that I think just kind of help a lot, and I'm going to run you through them and just show how, whether it's just a blind 180 inside, I'm breathless from this bike, whether it's a blind 180, inside out, backside 180, or like coming down from a blind judge, it is like the same landing every time. So we shall head to the office. Welcome to the office. It's so delightful out. Looks like we're in America or Spain or something, but actually we're in Cavan, Ireland. It's hurting my eyes. Some of my apprenticeships there. Solid weight to wake right there on the boys. Good man. Oh, a little cheeky surface 180. Oh, and switch weight to wake. So see for the top tips. All right, so if you look at every single backside 180, it's all about the landing, because a blind landing, it's coming in and you're facing the opposite way. The inside scoop is though that you're not actually blind when you're landing. You can actually see. Normally when you land a trick, we always say, like when it's a hillside 180 or something, to land and look for the shore. And the reality is, if you actually think about it, if I land blind and I look to the shore, sure, it's tit for tat really. What I'm going to say basically is, when you're landing, the most important thing I ever learned was to always look for the shore. But whereabouts do you look? I always struggle with blind landings a lot, and then when I learned the crow mode was the time it clicked in my head for me. It was Kevin Dry, a South African coach, and he said to me, like, David, just as you're coming in, right, spot something like eye level on the far shore, come around, do your crow mode, and then as you're coming out of it, look for that same thing on the same shore. And that is the game changer for me. And now whenever I'm learning like a new trick, if it's like, even like when I did that hill back 9 recently, it was like when I came out of it, instead of landing on my heels like that, I was like, right, come out, look for the shore, bang, nailed it, and then I was like, yeah. So top tip number 1 is look for that shore. Another one then is when you're in the air, right? It's about the aerial awareness. Let's say you're doing a backside 180. You're going up, across, and you want to spot on the far wake exactly where you're going to put that right foot down. And you keep it up, 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 spot it, down. The most common crash is kind of like coming down. And now I didn't record this and I'm actually raging. But it's basically where you come down. So you spotted your landing, you come down and you're just like kind of like, whoa, and then you're like that. And then you lose your balance. So the other crash is basically like you take off, you spin the blind like a little bit earlier or whatever, and then you just go whoop, bang, back edge, and that is you done for like 2 weeks and never want to wakeboard ever again, and then just like completely quit and then just take up water skiing and then like just have no life ever. Both of those falls are actually because you didn't do one or the other of those things, and if you do both of those things, you'll never take it again. So if you actually look at all these tricks, when I do backside 180, grab backside 180, tangent from blind, whirly 5, blind judge, you'll notice every single one of them is actually the exact same when I land. I'm in that same fetile, is the word I'm going to go with, position. And that's it, like that is all there is to it. Alright, cheers so much. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Like, I can't believe the views that these videos are getting. Like, it's pretty crazy. So whatever level you are, I just hope that it helped you. And if it did, please just share the video, that'd be brilliant. That's it really. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you're not falling, you're not learning. And I have no idea why I'm using a foam roller.